Listen, all you have is all you need. You ever feel like you conceived and you have this thing inside of you and you it's like moving around and you feel it and you're just like, oh, you have some days where you're feeling amazing. You have some days where you're not feeling so amazing, but there's never a day that you doubt that God had put something on the inside of you. But for the life of you, you're like, why am I not able to give birth? I didn't carry this thing for days, for weeks, for months, for years. And for some reason, I can't give birth to it. And a lot of times we can't give birth because we stop in our own selves. And how do we stop our own selves? Limiting beliefs, negative self-talk, comparison, and the list just go on and on and on. And I had to catch myself for a second. I'm like, Crystal, why isn't this working? And why isn't that working? Because of all the different things that I told myself of why this can't work. So I had the desire to create and share on YouTube. Okay. And my whole message is I talk about total transformation, being you, but becoming the best version of yourself. And when I talk about total transformation, mindset, body, and soul. And then a couple trinkets of the other things. And it's so crazy because it's been 6 years since I've had this baby inside of me. It would move. I will push a little here, push a little there, feel like it's going to come out. And then I'll have that limiting belief where it's like, whoop, baby's not ready. Whoop, baby's not ready. So what did it for me though, I every year in December since I believe 2018, I had this desire that I wanted to, and this is so crazy for me to have this desire because if y'all know me, y'all know the old Crystal. Crystal didn't say more than 2 or 3 words, but I have this thing where I want to die empty and I want to literally do the things that God called me to do, live in my purpose. And part of me living in my purpose and doing the things that God called me to do is I have to be willing to be seen and I have to open my mouth. And one of my prayers was like, Lord, okay, I'm willing to do it, but I don't want to do none of this without you. Because if I had to hit the record button, or if I had to show up to an event, or if I had to talk to a group of people and it was based upon what Crystal was going to say, y'all going to get 2 or 3 words. We're going to say the benediction and we all going to go home. But I truly desire to just lean in on God and all that I do. I'm at the age now, I'm working on best shape by 50. And I have this thing, I'm like, I don't want to do nothing without God. If he's not attached to it, remove it. If he's not a part of it, remove it. If it's not his will for me, remove it. So going back to the whole 2018 deal, it was the end of the year. And I was like, man, I'm going to create a YouTube channel and I'm just going to share all the different things. I have testimonies how God saved me from a car accident, teenage pregnancy, heal me from cancer. The list go on and on and on. I realized it was because of my mindset. That was one of the reasons why I was able to push through, because of the work I did on myself and the work that, I did alongside God. And I just believe that when he made us, he broke the mold. But we have to believe that. Like when you say, when God made me, he broke the mold. That feel amazing, right? It's not you boasting. He did. When God created Crystal, he broke the mold. When he created you, he broke the mold. He have a purpose for each and every one of us. Unfortunately, some of us never see or live out that purpose because we never make the connection. And I'm there. I'm like, okay, I still have this baby inside of me. There's just something that I need to move. I could feel it every once in a while, but I'm like, why am I not able to give birth to it? I attempted this in 2018. I attempted it in 2019. Felt good in the moment. And where I realized where one of my biggest errors were, and I'm going to always be transparent, is, God will start supplying you with all that you need. And then we come into our own understanding and our own knowledge and our own this, that, and the other. And then you realize, I realized, I'm in the middle of the ocean. And why am I out here trying to keep my head above water? Because there was a disconnect. And I'm grateful for those lessons, because sometimes we as a people will experience success and we'll think that it was because of us. And you'll continue to be successful, a little bit more successful, a little bit more successful. And then you find yourself where it all comes tumbling down. And it's mainly because of your disconnect. Sometimes it's because of your own doing. Sometimes, God want to teach us a lesson, or he's letting you know, hey, I'm here. I got you. Like, he'll remind us, I am still the God that sit high and look low and reign and have all the power and all the things that you need. So I'm grateful for those lessons. But I'm like, every single year, I would be like, hey, y'all, this is what I'm talking about. I need 1,000 subscribers. And then you wouldn't hear from me no more. Inconsistency, not having faith in myself, not believing that I had a word for the people, not believing I had a word for myself, not believing that my word was even worthy. And that's just a trick of the enemy. When he can stop one of God's soldiers from doing the deal or doing what he purposed us to do, that's a win for him. And the sooner we recognize that and move that to the side, the sooner we're going to be able to ring our victory bell, for lack of a better term. So here I am. And it's so crazy because I'm like, man, we have not because we ask not, right? In faith, because there's a lot of people that ask for things, but they don't see them come to pass because they don't believe that God will deliver. And something as little as, you come on YouTube and they're like, you got to have 1,000 subscribers, 4,000 watch hours and all this other stuff. Y'all, for years, I sat with 200 subscribers on my YouTube channel. And I watched this young lady's video. And so I've been watching like different things on how to make your YouTube channel better, how to come and talk with confidence, how to just start. And it's so crazy because even with that, I'm like in my head, like, oh my gosh, I don't have this popping in and I don't have that popping in. And I'm like, Crystal, this is what you do. I get people in front of me that need encouragement, motivation, help to get to the next level. And I'm able to just crack the code and help them. But then when it comes to myself, I'm second guessing. I'm saying this color's not right. I'm saying this font isn't right. And it's like, those are the little things. God will take care of that. You just need to show up and do what you're supposed to do, and all the rest of it will be handled. And it's not to say that we don't have to pay attention to any of those things, but we can't allow those things to stop us from propelling forward. So fast forward, I looked up, y'all, in 3 days, I had 1,000 subscribers. I was like, oh, okay. And it's so crazy though, because we'll experience success and then we'll start to move backwards. Literally, I was thinking earlier today, like, girl, keep doing what you're doing, continue to record, continue to edit, continue to post, continue to pray, continue to talk to God, continue to record, it's just that simple. And sometimes we show up trying to be perfect on day one, where it's like, no, boo-boo, you got to go through your process. God got you. And even outside of that, so if you look at my room, I am a technology person. I got tripods, I have the ring light, I have a computer on my desk, I got a computer, my laptop computer, I have the stand over here, I just have all the things. And it's still not enough. That's just a trick of the enemy. So I had to have a come to Jesus moment, and I'm like, okay, I literally have stuff everywhere. I literally have tools everywhere. If any creator walked into my office and looked at everything that I have, they would be like, girl, you got too much. You have way more than what you need. So even with that, the other day, and I want to do an unboxing. I've never done an unboxing video. This is probably a non-traditional unboxing video, but we're about to unbox because I did have all these things all over the place. And I'm like, okay, first thing we need is organization. So I went on Amazon box. And I found this cute little bag that'll help me keep all of my YouTube gadgets together, because I really am, so if you don't know, I love everything fitness, nutrition. I love to ride my bike. I am a amateur cyclist, a competitor cyclist, if you will. I'm a mom of 4. All of my babies are grown though. And well, they're never really grown for me. A wife of 26 years. I have all the things, right? And I have a lot to talk about. So I was one day trying to do a, what do you call it? I was trying to do a day in a life video. I videoed me waking up and going to the gym, and after that, the video just stopped. So in my head again, I'm like, you don't have all the things. You don't have, I'm literally carrying. When I show y'all all of my tools, I'm literally carrying everything. I got this. I got the card. I got the hard drive. I have my little I got my microphone to travel with, right? Some type of cord. I have my camera. And y'all, when I tell you those limiting beliefs, I've had this camera now for about 4 years. It's the Mark 7, it's the Mark G7 III, right? And every year I will go on YouTube to figure out how to configure it and make like the look at it, it's a mirrorless. Did I say it right? It's a mirrorless camera. Hey y'all. With no thing in it, but it's a mirrorless camera. No thing in it. No card in it. I got the case for it. I have my hard drive, right? I have my, what is this? This is a wireless 2 mics. So whenever I'm with somebody, I can plug it into my computer and record. I got a microphone for the camera, a wireless microphone. I got too much stuff. And this is to charge up the battery. This is to get the pictures off of my iPhone. Like I have all the things. And it's like sometimes we have too much. Like I'm sitting here saying, I don't have this and I need that. And it's like, girl, you have all you need. Now you just need to get your faith and make this work, right? So anywho, I was sitting there and I was like, okay, I have all the things. I need to figure out how to organize this. So I went on Amazon. I was talking to one of my friends, Jasmine, and she did agree with me. She's like, sis, you need a bag. So I'm going to do an unboxing of 2 things. I got this little bag right here by Ulanzi, if you will. And I have this tripod. And I have this tripod. It's the sister to this tripod. So I could bring this into the gym with me. It's very compact and small. And it extends all the way up to, I want to say 67 inches. So if you open it up like this. Okay. There's a way. Okay. And we pull it up. So it has all the things. I think something is missing. No, it's not missing. Okay, it's on that side of there. Okay. So here we have the tripod. I'll let you guys know this is for the gym videos. So we can slide it inside of our gym bag. And then here's our little bag. So this is for support. I don't like the word hold me accountable because in my mind, when you tell somebody to hold you accountable, they have to call you and be like, girl, are you recording those YouTube videos? Because we want to hear what you have to say. We need to know these tips, these tricks, and da 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 da. I just need support. I'm sharing this because we're going to come back a year from now and we're going to talk about how Crystal walked by faith and not by sight, how we did it afraid, how we did it when we weren't ready, how we stuttered through the videos and just became better. And that literally is just my whole message. There's somebody sitting somewhere that's telling themselves, I'm not good enough. I don't have all the tools. If you just have your cell phone, you have enough. You don't need a camera. All my videos, believe it or not, except for the 2 I recently recorded, I did it all on my cell phone. I didn't even use my camera. But I'm like, girl, you invested in this camera. We're going to use this camera. We're going to figure it out. Okay, so here we go. Let's see what this is nice. We got the little zipper in the back. This is really cute. Okay. We open it in the front. It has a little whatever Stay Fresh pack, right? Okay. Here we have it. So it even has a space for the iPad. It's got some cushions in here. All right. It got a little, I have no idea what this is, y'all. But this is really nice. So now we're going to pack the bag up. All right. We have our camera. I'm going to take my card out and put in the camera so when I go to record, we can record. So look at that. Now I have my media bag. So when it's time to go, we just grab the bag, throw it on our shoulders, and we about to make it do what it do. But I am excited to bring you guys along on this journey. I'm just going to continue to do it afraid. Record, edit, post. All right. This is really nice. I have a couple zippers in here. Okay, so we're going to take. So grateful for this, y'all. You don't even know. I have a remote control for my Canon that I need to learn how to use. Look at here. Okay. I'm going to put our microphones. Actually, there's a lot of pockets. I think I will put our microphones in the back. Like, thank you, Jesus. Lose your excuses. All we have is all we need. Okay. This over here. A little extra. We have our Lord. Let's pray over this bag that I don't lose it, because if I lose this bag, y'all, look at that. Can't even. Oh, here we go. It's our light with our charger. And you know what else I like about this too? Check this out. There is a little thing at the bottom. A little thing at the bottom. We could put our tripod pull it tight. Okay. Uh-oh. Y'all about to see a girl record. And the old Crystal will get all these tools and still won't record. So those of you that have a word of prayer, just continue to pray for me that we make this do it too. So, dear hearts, whatever you do, do not miss the message, which is super simple. All you have is all you need. Please do not be like your girls sitting by the wayside year after year, allowing the limiting beliefs to anchor me down and not allow me to move freely. You really have to lock in on God. You have to give an ear to hear. And then when you give that ear to hear, the message is going to come through. You just have to have the faith to believe and trust the process. It's not always going to be easy. It's not always going to look glorious. For my, situation, it was, your speech is not powerful enough. People are already saying what it is that you feel like you want to say. That God put on your heart. You don't have the right tools, right? Your syllables aren't long enough. These are all the things that have stopped me every time I launched out and said, hey, I'm going to make this happen. So with that being said, like, really stay locked in. And your situation may not be a YouTube channel. It may be something else. Just know and believe that whatever God had for you is for you. And when he send you on a mission, he's not going to send you out there empty-handed. So I pray that you got something out of this message. Continue to follow the journey. Like, subscribe, hit the notification, even drop a comment. I'm going to do my level best. I promise you. And I'm going to show you what trusting God look like. So you have the most amazing day, and I will talk to you